0, 1. Let's get started.
Why they stopping me?
Bye, crypto bro.
What's going on, crypto world? It's that guy again, Ball Deep Crypto, coming at you with another stellar XLM piece. You know how your guy does. We're going to be looking at just one thing right here, a short little video. Obviously, looking at Double Agent here, talking about good morning, Stellar family, and good morning to you also, by the way. Stellar quietly mentioned their new partnership with a company called MarketNode. FYI, MarketNode just became a SWIFT SUPE member, which permits them to connect to 11,000 financial institutions. He says, I wonder why Stellar needs that. Good question. Obviously, as you can see down here, MarketNode is pleased to announce that we are now a SWIFT supervised financial institution member. MarketNode can now send and receive all types of financial messages on the SWIFT network. SWIFT's messaging platform connects to more than 11,000 banks and security organizations, market infrastructures, and corporate customers. Big news. As you see over here, Solana, nah. Stellar, yeah. And XRP Ledger now support on the MarketNode gateway, so it's going to be interoperability there. It's going to be all of them potentially and using MarketNode. Now let's get this out of the way real quick. None of this is financial advice. Your boy Ball Deep is just a guy talking to a computer about crypto. It's your money. Do what you want with it. This is just knowledge. Use it at your leisure. Do what you want with your money, not financial advice. Now let's do what we always do. Let's do a little deeper dive. Now let's look at MarketNode. It's a Singapore-based digital market infrastructure provider backed by investors like Temasek and Phillip Capital, specializing in tokenization of real-world assets such as bonds, funds, credit, and structured products. I mean, come on, people. If you've been watching the videos, what are we always talking about when we see these new partnerships? RWAs, tokenization, obviously institutional partners. All of this is big. If you can't see the groundwork, this is the plumbing, right? It's being laid. It's Mario. It's the plumbing, people. It's the Mario Brothers. And plumbing's a game. We're not... Anyways, I'm not going to go into it. You guys know that song. Shout out to that show, too. The real-life version. You know, I'm old, so... All right, its flagship platform, Gateway, enables institutions to issue, distribute, and service tokenized assets across multiple blockchains. In August of 2025, again, this has all come around that Soroban launch time. Everything started to just start getting plugged in here, didn't it? MarketNode announced support for Stellar on Gateway alongside Solana, nah. XRP, yeah, to meet demand for multi-chain RWA solutions. Now, this integration positions Stellar as a key network for institutional-grade tokenization, leveraging MarketNode's ties to traditional finance giants like Euroclear, which we talked about in that previous video, the DTCC. These are very large institutional, government-associated, platforms and institutions that want to do it by regulation and guidelines. And its new status as SWIFT's single utility platform member, which connects to over 11,000 financial institutions, which we said in the beginning. Now, here's some of the benefits, obviously. It's a multi-chain expansion. So by adding Stellar, a non-EVM chain, it broadens Gateway's compatibility, but we also know they also are ERC compliant too, allowing MarketNode, Stellar does everything, allowing MarketNode to serve clients seeking diverse blockchain options for RWAs. This directly addresses the rapidly growing RWA opportunity driven by institutional interests. Hello, people. Yes, it's coming. Obviously, now they're in the Asia-Pacific market with 9 and 10 institutional investors in the region actively exploring digital assets, people. The partnership accelerates MarketNode's growth in high-potential markets like Singapore and beyond, where it's headquartered. Enhanced institutional connectivity. As a SWIFT SUP member, MarketNode gains seamless access to global banks, enabling tokenized assets on Stellar to integrate with legacy systems for faster settlement and straight-through processing. Now, what does it do for Stellar? Obviously, financial institutions can now use Gateway to tokenize and manage RWAs directly on Stellar, boosting its utility for cross-border payments, stablecoins, and asset issuance in a low-cost, high-speed environment, which obviously Stellar specializes in. With Soroban, it's even double that. I mean, it's just, come on. It's like frosting on top of the cake, you know what I mean? And anybody that eats cake, you know you got to come from the top, go all the way down, and get every layer and eat it in a bite. You don't eat it in sections, people. If you do, unfollow me. I'm just kidding. But seriously, that's how you got to eat cake. Sorry. Now, back to the facts. Now, bridge to traditional finance, MarketNode's partnerships with Euroclear and the DTCC provide Stellar with indirect access to trillions, people, in managed assets. We already know the DTCC does 4 quadrillion in a year. Now, validating as complement infrastructure for regulated entities, obviously the EU MiCA compliant stablecoins, which we know Stellar is. Now, the integration has contributed to a 14% increase in Stellar transactions and an 81% rise in active addresses, signaling stronger ecosystem momentum. I don't know if that's true, but obviously growth is always good. Now, this partnership amplifies Stellar's role as a compliant, stable platform for global finance, indirectly benefiting, obviously, the stablecoin and e-money issuers, projects like Societe Generale, ECB-approved stablecoins, Decta Bank, the Bank of Ireland-backed e-money, and the USDC on Stellar gain easier institutional distribution via Gateway, potentially increasing its TVL by hundreds of millions. You'd love to hear that. You'd love to see that. Again, interoperability available to be used any and everywhere increases the growth, increases the usage, increases the TVL, increases your dollars, people. Now, regulated exchanges and platforms, EU pioneer 21X, which we talked about, which was the first regulated DLT exchange in Germany, can list more tokenized assets from MarketNode, enhancing liquidity for Stellar-based RWAs. They believe they call them ETPs, but same thing as an ETF, right? There we go, people. 21X, we talked about it. Now, RWA focused projects, Franklin Templeton's 500 million tokenized money market fund, and emerging Latin American issuers, which we've talked. Latin America, Asia, this seems to be the focus right now. There's a lot going on over here in this region. Latin American issuers, Mercado Bitcoin, as we previously talked about, see faster onboarding, driving 84% year-to-date growth in Stellar's RWA-linked value, now 500 million. Oh, it's a beautiful thing. Now, overall network effects, obviously boost developer activity under Protocol 23 upgrades. It's cross-border remittances, which obviously they love. That's an area that they're tackling, still going to tackle, and DeFi apps, while attracting more EU, Latin America, and Asian infrastructure, tokenized bonds via Clearstream and Euroclear. In summary, this is a win-win for institutional RWA tokenization, positioning both for explosive growth in a $1 trillion market. People, short and sweet. It's basically everything that we talk about almost in every single video. This is just one more branch on the tree. So again, Stellar laying the rails, the plumbing, Soroban, the upgrade, Protocol 23, Protocol 24 for the institutions with the ZK. I mean, people, it's happening. Stellar's making it happen. If you're here with me, you're seeing it happen. Congratulations to you. Shout out to you. You're the GOAT. I appreciate each and every one of you for your time. Like I said, time is money, and you spend it here. So hopefully you got something out of it and you use it wisely. Hope you have a great day. Paul Deep Crypto's off to bed now. I'm on them crackhead hours, you know what I mean? Smoking that glass D. But again, appreciate it. Thank you very much. Have a great day. And like I always say, chase a check. Never chase a bit.